Take the total length times 100, we get to 89.80. Then we shall ask ourselves, what about the nails? Then we have the linear meters for the buttons. What amount of nails shall we use? We say that nails shall be, for 1 meter squared, we shall use 0.25 kg. And now we are working with 1 meter squared. So we shall use 0.25 kg. And with 0.25 kg, we are told 120 shillings per kg. So we shall multiply by 120 to get the cost of the nails. So the cost of the nails is 30 shillings. So what will be the total cost of the materials? We shall take the cost of Mazera tiles in 1 meter squared plus the cost of the buttons plus the cost of the nails. We get 96.13. Then we shall add 5% wastage of the total. We shall get 49.81. Once we add, we get 1045.94. That one is the total material cost. We shall now go to labor. We had made an assumption that a gang of 1:1 can fix 20 meters of buttons in 1 hour. What is the length of buttons that we have? The total length of the buttons that we have been told a gang of 1:1 can fix 20 meters buttons in 1 hour. Alright. Then what length of buttons do we have? The buttons in 1 meter squared, we shall take the length of one tile, the width of one tile, we deduct by the side lap, we get 0.30. This one was giving us 0.30 multiplied by the number of tiles. Anyway, it's just taking this one times this one without taking 100 shillings multiplied by 100. So it shall be 2.898 meters. So this is the effective width of one tile multiplied by the number of tiles to get the length of buttons, or in 1 meter squared we get the total length of the buttons. Then the total length of the buttons we divide by 20 meters, the ones that they can fix. For the skilled labor, we shall take total length of buttons. He can fix 20 meters in 1 hour, so that we can get the total number of hours. Total length of buttons divided by what he can fix in 1 hour to get the number of hours. Then how much are we paying him per hour? 1200 divided by 8. We get 21.74. Why have we divided by 8? It's because 1200 per day is 1200 per 8 hours. So 1 hour, we shall pay him 1200 divided by 8. We get 21.74. For the unskilled, we shall take total length of buttons divided by what he can do in 1 hour times the cost of unskilled labor per hour. We get 9.06. So the total for the labor, we shall get 30.80. Now we shall go to labor for laying the tiles. We have said in our assumptions that we shall do an assumption that a gang of 1:2 can lay 4 meters squared in 1 hour. So 1 skilled, 2 unskilled. 4 meters squared, 1 hour. So in 1 hour they can do in 4 meters squared, 1 hour. What about 1 meter squared? 1 meter squared they will use a quarter an hour. So a quarter an hour for the skilled, and we pay 1200 over 8 per hour. So for the skilled labor to lay the 1 meter squared, we shall get that 7.5. For the unskilled, he will use a quarter an hour to do 1 meter squared, and we pay him 500 per day. So per hour is 500 divided by 8, and there are 2 unskilled laborers. So it shall be that 1.25. So once we add these two, we shall get the total labor for laying the tiles in 1 meter squared. We get 68.75. So the total labor for the fixing buttons and laying the tiles shall be 30.80 plus 68.75. We get 99.55. Then to get the unit rate for per meter squared, we need to take the total material cost, which is 1045.94, plus total labor cost 99.55. We get 1145.49. Then we add 20% for profits and overheads, which shall give us to 29.10. So the total cost for doing 1 meter squared of Mazera tiles shall be 1145.49 plus 29.10 shall give us 1374.59. So that brings us to the end of doing the unit rate for roofing using Marebatels. So if you have any question, kindly ask them in the comment section. If you have any feedback, kindly tell us in the comment section. We'll be ready to answer you. So we are grateful for your support. Bring your classmates, watch together, and we shall continue to do unit rates. In case you have any other unit rates you would want us to do for you, write it in the comment section. We are working. We shall work on it to bring it to you. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.